Welcome to the episode 2 of learning how to play the guitar. In the first episode, I was able to explain the basic things that you need to understand about the guitar, the parts of the body, the functions, and how to know the difference between a guitar from another guitar. So in this one, I'm just going to be talking more on the strings. If you are tuning to a standard tuning, so there are different kinds of tuning, but when it comes to the standard that everybody knows that as a standard guitar tuning, the first string is the E string, the second string is the B string, the third one is the G, the fourth is the D, the fifth is the A, and the sixth is the E. If you notice, the first and the sixth is the same. First and sixth is E. And as you begin to hold your guitar fret and move up by each fret, it goes higher. I'm going to be just talking a little bit about music theory here. So in music, we have notes and it starts from A to G. And in between A to G, there are semitones. So for example, if we want to go from A to G, we have A to A sharp. A sharp can also be called a B flat. Then from A sharp, we go to B. Then from B, we go to C. There is no semitone in between B and C. And then from C to D, there is a semitone, which is a C sharp, or we can also call it the D flat. Then from D to E, there is a semitone, which is called the D sharp or the E flat. Then from the E to F, there is no sharp or flat. That means there is no semitone. Then from the G back to A, we have a semitone, which is called a G sharp or A flat, depending on where you're calling it from. Going forward, it will be sharp. Looking at it from backward, it will be flat. So that's exactly what we have on our guitar. So if this is the E, the next note is going to be what? F. Then the next note is going to be what? F sharp or G flat. Then G. After G, then we have what? A G sharp. After G sharp, we have what? A. A sharp. Like that, and you just keep going. Also, if I say the fifth string is the A, that means the next is going to be what? A sharp. Then after A sharp, we have what? B. After B, we have what? C. C sharp, like that. So that is exactly how the guitar is named. So all these frets actually have a name if you're tuning it to a standard. So let's just randomly pick the second string, which is B. So the next will be what? C, followed by C sharp, followed by D, followed by D sharp, followed by E, followed by F. So that is how it is. And this will also help you to understand what you're playing. So it's not just about me coming here and say, I want to teach you how to play a C chord and hold this, hold that, and you're actually playing what you don't understand. So I thank God that the person who taught me how to play the guitar took his time to teach me the theory of music a little bit. I know a little bit of theory of music. So even though I can't play so much, but the little that I can play, I understand it. And if somebody else teaches me something, I always go back home to analyze, okay, what am I holding? What's the name? What's the formula? Okay, somebody come and say, okay, I want to teach you how to play a minor seventh chord. So that person, okay, hold this, okay, hold that, okay, hold that. After I hold it, I'll take my pen and paper and write, okay, what are the chords I'm holding? Oh, for a minor 7, I'm actually holding 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7, this and that. So it helps me to know, understand what I'm playing. I think for guitar, understanding really matters. So when you know the name of what you're holding, it helps you to know where you are, and from there you can start like bringing things together, and you understand music rather than just playing what you don't understand. So that is for the names of the string and the frets. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next episode.